I prayed to the gods that I wouldn't end up in this seat. My name is Sirizawa Hirotaka. Today there was a class seating change, but it ended up being a problem. I don't want to be next to Kujo-san. Her name is Kujo Sari. She is a so-called daughter of a noble family. She is famous even within the school. And from the first day, the daughter of the Kujo group enrolling in the school became a topic of conversation. What is the problem with being next to someone like Kujo-san?
What?
Nice to meet you.
You should know your place.
What?
You're not from a family that's suitable to talk to me, are you?
I'm sorry.
As long as you understand.
She has another famous reputation besides being a daughter of a wealthy family. She's said to be very harsh to poor people. She is a beautiful girl, but many students stay away from her because of her attitude towards poor people. So the rumors were true. It's true she's a rich girl and I'm just a poor student from a poor family. Our positions are definitely too different. I was already starting to think about the next seating change. First period is over. Now. I'm so hungry. Too busy in the morning to have time to eat, so I have to eat lunch early. Itatakemasu. Was that Kujo-san? Are you hungry?
No, I overslept today, so I didn't have time to eat breakfast. Or rather, why are you eating already?
I'm also skipping breakfast, so I usually have lunch early at this time.
You're so sloppy for always sleeping in.
I don't sleep in. I get up early in the morning and make my own lunch.
Your own?
Yeah, that's why I get up early in the morning. But I'm busy looking after my little brother and stuff, so I just don't have time to eat.
Is that so?
So...
What?
It looks like you're hungry. So do you want some?
But I, of all people, receiving a handout.
There's no time until the next class. Do you want to eat or not?
I'll eat it. What is this?
As I thought, does it not suit the young lady's palate?
It's even better than lobster.
What? Are you serious?
Who made this bento?
I told you I made it.
Right, but it's really good.
That's just chikuwa, though.
Chikuwa? You're kidding, right?
Nope. We're not as wealthy as your family, so we use cheap ingredients to try to make them taste as good as possible.
I see. There's a secret to your cooking.
Oh, looks like lunch is over. The teacher's coming, so I'll put away the bento.
Oh, okay.
Then, for some reason, Kujo-san's gaze started to linger on me. What's going on? I'm glad that it was unexpectedly well received, but I hope this doesn't turn into something weird. I couldn't help but hope that it wouldn't. But my wish was in vain. Not Mom, is it? Who could it be? Who is it? Wait, Kujo-san?
Good evening, Hirotaka Serizawa.
She knew my name. That's not the point. What on earth do you want with me?
Bring it in, you guys.
What? Whoa!
I'd like to eat some more of what you made. I'll prepare the ingredients. So, can you make my lunch from tomorrow?
Yours too? That's clearly way too much food to make lunch for Kujo-san. Wait, could it be? If there's any leftover, can I use it as I please?
Of course you can. It's for you, so use it as you like.
So if I accept this request, my food expenses will go down. I'm in!
That's the spirit. I'll have the ingredients delivered every night, so I'll be counting on you from now on. Well then, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. See you later, Hirotaka Serizawa.
I never thought that just sharing a little of my lunch would lead to such a development. I'd also get the unexpected benefit of free food. And so I began making one extra lunch every day.
Finally, it's lunchtime. I've been looking forward to it. But why do we have to move to an empty classroom?
I don't know what kind of rumors will be spread if I eat lunch with Kujo-san in the classroom, who is always in the spotlight. Because it's quieter and more comfortable here.
Well, that's certainly true. As always, the bento you make is delicious!
I'm glad to hear that.
But why do you make lunch every day?
I come from a single mother. She works until late at night, but we're still poor. Actually, I think it would be better if I didn't go to high school and just worked. But my mother wouldn't allow that. So I thought the least that I could do was to help her with the meals, so I started cooking.
I see. You're amazing.
No, it's nothing. I was just thinking about what I could do. I mean, if we keep talking like this, lunch will be over before we know it.
You're right. I'll eat a bit more quickly now that we've talked so much.
Wow. Looking at her like this, she really is a beautiful girl.
Oh, you've got sauce on your mouth.
What? I was so captivated by Kujo-san that I forgot how to eat. Where's the sauce?
It's here.
Hey! Wait, you can't do that.
Huh? Oh. Oh no, what am I doing?
Is she really that naive to do something like that without a second thought? Even though I was surprised by Kujo-san's sudden actions like this, we spent our days eating lunch together. And there's one more change that's appeared since I started making her lunch. Kujo-san has started talking to me normally in class too. I guess delicious food really does save the world.
Good morning, Serizawa Hirotaka.
Good morning. Wait, what happened to your hand?
What?
Your hand is covered in bandages. Did you cut yourself?
With a knife?
Knife?
To tell you the truth, I've never used a knife before. My father said I didn't need to cook, so even in home economics class, I had other people in my group do it for me.
She's the real deal.
But when I saw you making any kind of ingredient taste good, I wanted to try it too. But cooking is difficult, isn't it? I cut my hand this much just peeling the skin off a potato.
But it's great that you're trying something new.
But you don't cut your hands like this. How come your hands are so clean, even though you're using a knife every day?
Whoa!
I knew it! What's the difference between my hands and yours?
Kujo-san, aren't you a little too close? This distance is too stimulating for me, who has no experience with romance.
Wait a minute. Let me find the difference between my hands and yours.
It's just that I've been cooking more and have more experience. Someone please teach this young lady how to keep a good distance from the opposite sex. Even though I was often at Kujo-san's beck and call, I was starting to think that those days weren't so bad after all. Then one day... Good morning, Kujo-san. Kujo-san, here's your lunch.
I have my own.
One day, Kujo-san started to avoid me. Even though I made her lunch, she brought her own. And yet, the ingredients continued to be delivered every day as before. Well, to begin with, the difference in our status was too great. The young lady's games are over. Seeing cheap lunches was probably a first for her and she's gotten tired of it. If I think about it that way, it makes sense, but... I can't see Kujo-san eating my lunch and smiling happily. I don't want that. Kujo-san!
What is it?
You've been avoiding me recently, haven't you? Why?
We originally come from different worlds. We just went back to how it was.
If you really mean that, I won't say anything else either. But if that's the case, why are the number of bandages on your hand continuing to increase? If you say you want things to stay the same, then you should just leave the cooking to your chefs. But aren't you trying your best to cook by yourself, Kujo-san?
This is... My father found out that I was getting close to you.
Your father?
I was raised by my father to choose my partner in life carefully. That's why I've only interacted with people from families that are suitable to us. I thought that poor people were poor because they were lazy.
Was it also your father's education that made Kujo-san treat me, a poor person, so coldly?
But after getting to know your cooking and your lifestyle, I realized that just because the family's financial situation is bad, doesn't necessarily mean that you're inferior. But my father doesn't think that way.
You don't have to obey him. It's none of his business how you spend your time at school.
That's not how it works. My father said he'll transfer me to a different school if I stay with you any longer.
Transfer?
I like you.
What?
Even in a difficult situation, I admire you for not giving up and going above and beyond to help your family. I like you, Serizawa Hirotaka. You have a strength that I don't have. That's why I'd rather not be able to talk to you than not be able to see you. I'm sorry for suddenly avoiding you like that, but I want you to understand how I feel.
No, I don't understand.
That's right. This is just my selfishness.
That's not what I mean. I want to spend time with you as I have been, and I want you to eat lunch that I make for you. I want to see you stuff your face with it, and since we both like each other, I want to get to know you better.
What? You like me?
That's right. Before I knew it, I was making lunch while thinking of you. My mom even told me that my recent lunches were really impressive.
No way.
It's true. Let's somehow persuade your father so that we can continue eating lunch together as before.
Yes, thank you!
In this way, my feelings and Kujo-san's feelings were conveyed. But for us, the real work was just beginning. We had to persuade Kujo-san's father, the president of the Kujo group.
Let's do our best to persuade my father.
For now, can you tell me what your father is like?
Well, he's stubborn.
I see. We'll have to take our time and try to persuade him. I'm home.
Welcome back.
A few years later, after graduating from high school, we are now living together. As you can see, we were able to persuade Kujo-san's father. Well, to be honest, it was Kujo-san's mother who knew about us and persuaded him on our behalf. I'm glad Kujo-san's mother likes romantic stories. Otherwise, he wouldn't have allowed us to live together like this.
Dinner's almost ready.
Kujo-san, you've become a really good cook.
I told you before to call me by my name.
Oh, sorry. Out of habit.
Oh my. Here, try some of the food I made.
It's delicious. There's nothing more I can teach you.
There's some sauce on the corner of your mouth. Let me get it for you.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time. Bye-bye!